Back here on the Firebird Dirty Bird project, I've got to take care of the fenders and the doors so we can get that buttoned up, finish up the paint on the car, and get it rolling down the road. As you can see, we have some rust on the fenders in both places, and I got these patch panels here that came from Summit that we're going to have to put in there. Okay, what we're doing here now is we're going to weld on the inner fender support right here. After we cut out the old patch pan, the old inner support that's rotted, as you can see here, and we cut out this part of this fender that was rotted out here. So we are going to weld in this piece here that we replaced into the inner support, which runs up and supports the whole fender back here. Then we're going to weld in the new patch panel. When you're welding, especially on this thinner metal, you want to just tack it, move down a ways, tack it, move down a ways, tack it. If you try to run a bead just right off the get, you're going to warp the metal. It's really going to be a hassle trying to get it all back together, getting it straight and everything, because you're going to have the expansion and the contraction of the metal, and it'll get all warped. So that's the best way to do it. You're still going to get probably a little bit of warpage, but you're going to minimize it. And you never want to throw water on it or anything to cool it down. So what we did is we had these panels here. This fender rotted out here in the corner. Inner support was rotted. So we got a new patch panel from Summit Racing. We're cutting out the offending limbs and going to weld in the new stuff. And then we're going to do the body work, get it all done, and then do the next fender. This is a passenger side fender. We started on the door. Door skin was just too badly gone. It had been in an accident. Somebody tried to fix it, and they just put on probably a ½ inch of Bondo covering the door. Just a terrible repair job, holes everywhere. So we're just going to go ahead and put a new skin on. One's coming, and then we'll be able to finish that side of the car. So that's where we're at now. We're getting ready to prep and weld on the panel. We got the inner support done, then we're gonna get that done.
You don't have to continue living in a body that you're ashamed of. You can start to change today.
Anybody can do it. Anyone can make this change. You just have to grasp onto it and start running the program. It will get you the results that you're looking for.
George's Way. Look great and go love life at GoLo.com. This is an important message for anyone who's you may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare that combines hospital much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium.
The front passenger side fender ready for the Firebird, and we're doing a little bit extra to make it look a little bit nicer. You can do it at home. It just takes a little bit of time if you have your car apart, is to paint the inner wheel well and the inside of the fender the same color as the car. Gives it a real nice custom look. It just takes a little bit extra work, a little bit of grinding, a little bit of sanding. Most of these older cars have kind of a rubberized sound deadener, rust prohibitor painted on the inside. I'm going back with the candy apple red that the car is being painted on the inside wheel wells. Obviously this car is not going to be a car that's driven out in the weather and stuff like that. It's going to be kind of a show car type of car, so I don't have to worry about putting all this undercoating on the inside wheel wells and so forth. It gives it that little bit extra pop when you raise the hood. If you paint it black back inside there, it just kind of fades away. You can do that. That's the, to me, it's the easy way to do it. But if you paint it the color of the car, it just kind of, when you raise that hood, it just kind of pops. And especially since we're relocating the battery to the trunk, so the battery mount and everything is not going to be up there, so you'll be able to see down inside there. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do today. We've already put the epoxy sealer on it. We've sanded it. We've getting it prepped and getting ready to shoot it with some candy. And then when it dries, we can mount that fender and we can line the body lines up with the door and the fender, get the body work done on that. And then all we'll have left is the driver's side and the hood. So we're getting real close, getting excited, putting in a lot of work on this body. So trying to make these lines come out nice and straight. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go ahead today and we're going to go ahead and paint that color. Check it out later.